So 3 space.
No.
And now for our feature presentation.
And it's time for me to do my 24th game of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo. In which, at this point...
The picture shows a border collie, but it'll take a while to show up.
I have achieved $799,800. Only $200 away from 800 grand, so it's very likely that I'll pull it off a win unless I do something really stupid. But here we go. And our 6 categories are Women Authors, Sportive Kings, Famous Names, Namesake, Rock and Roll, and finally, Gee Whiz, G in quotation marks. Let's try to add on my almost $800,000. Women Authors 100.
The answer is
Royal Floral title of a Judith Krantz book that became a mini-series. What is Princess Daisy? Women Authors for 200.
The answer is
Playwright Edward Albee asked, who's afraid of this respected British novelist? Who is Virginia Woolf? I'll have, at this point, I have over 800 grand in my run. Women Authors
the
300.
answer is
Colleen McCullough's Australian Saga of Father Ralph and Meggie. What is... Crap. I don't remember, so I'm going to lose all my money. Oh, well, Jim doesn't know. Jenny. The Thornbirds, that's right. I forgot. Where are your manners? Namesakes, 100.
the answer is
Stuffed toy named for President Roosevelt.
Nick, they're all over your border collie tail.
Good answer.
Oh, you're gonna have to help me clean it.
What is the teddy bear?
Well, you're gonna have to help me clean my Arctic wolf's tail then.
Namesake's
I'm
200.
sorry, but I can't do that. My secret ingredient
The answer
is
is
all over your tail.
Thin Down perfume was first made in this German city.
Then I won't clean
What
yours.
is cologne?
Unless we get Gary to clean ours.
Namesakes for 300.
No, take it back. We'll get the Ducky Wucky to
the
help
answer is
clean it up.
To protest against hoop skirts, this magazine editor gave her name to women's pantaloons. Let's see if Jim can get out of the hole. Amelia Bloomer. Jim's out of the hole. Famous names 100.
the answer is
This New Zealander who conquered Mount Everest also explored the South Pole. Who was Sir Edmund Hillary? Famous names 200.
the answer is
Australian and American media magnate who's been compared to Citizen Kane. Who is Rupert Murdoch? Beer. Foster's Australian for beer. You both missed. Famous names for 300.
the answer is
1949, at age 73, he became the first Chancellor of West Germany. Y'all gotta try again! Conrad at an hour. Uh-huh. Jim and Jenny are tied for second place. Gee whiz, 100.
The answer is.
It can follow Maurice, Robin, or Barry. What is Gib? Gee whiz for 200.
The answer is.
Term for a present participle used as a noun such as asking or answering. Jenny. Ah, Jenny doesn't know. Let's see if Jim knows this any better than I do. A gerund, yep. Beakaroopa.
There's a boo-hoo.
Ow. Sport of Kings 100.
The answer is.
The pari-mutuel system lets you place one of these legally. Well, I'll get you back for that one, Nick. What is a bet? Sport of Kings 200.
The answer is.
A race where faster horses carry more weight than slower ones. What is a handicap? Sport of Kings for 300.
The answer is.
Racehorse that runs well on a wet track or a Bronx mommy. What is a mutter? Sport of Kings for 400.
The answer is.
The oldest race in the Triple Crown. What is the Belmont Stakes? Sport of Kings for 500.
The answer is.
In 1919-1920, this four-legged battleship won 20 of 21 starts. Who is man of war? Where are your manners? Women authors 400.
The Mr. Press is nothing skunk tail.
Good answer. Author, columnist, and TV writer said, housework, if you do it right, can kill you. Let's see if Jenny knows this one. Irma Bombeck. Good answer. Jenny and Jim are tied once again. Famous names 400.
The answer is.
Ariel's husband, who wrote, "The health of nations is more important than the wealth of nations." Jim. Will Durant. Yep. Namesakes 400.
The answer is.
Wild West gambling game named for the Egyptian kings on old playing cards. What is Pharaoh? Namesakes 500.
The answer is.
Eleanor Porter heroine whose name is synonymous with an unrealistic optimist. What is Pollyanna? Or who is Pollyanna, I should say. Okay. I'd like to take Famous Names 500.
The answer is.
And he was blinded in one eye as a result of a 1904 boxing match with a White House aide, but kept it secret. Who's Theodore Roosevelt? Women authors 500.
The answer is.
Longtime companion of Dashiell Hammett, she was played by Julia by Jane Fonda. Who is Lillian Hellman? Here we go. Let's take Gee Whiz for 300.
The answer is.
This 20th century German psychology states that the whole experience is greater than the sum of its parts. What is a gestalt? Let's go to rock and roll for 100.
The answer is.
These girls were a comic punk novelty act before they got the beat. Who are the Go-Go's? Rock Rock and roll trivia for 200.
The answer is
Waylon Jennings was once a member of this, Buddy Holly's backup group. Who are the Crickets? $300.
the answer is
She was once a Beach Boy, along with her husband, Daryl Dragon. Who is Tony Tennille? From Captain and Tennille, I should say. Rock and roll trivia 400.
the answer is
Before Sarah smiled, they met by sharing an elevator to escape a gang fight. Who are Hall & Oates? Rock and roll for 500. Daily double. Feeling good? Bet it all. Year in the 1950s when the Beatles were formed. What is 1959? 10-8. Gee whiz
the
400.
answer is
A rapid slide through a series of consecutive tones on a piano or trombone, for example. What is a glissando? That is correct. Jenny goes up to 900. She's tied with Jim once again for second place. Now we go to the last clue.
the answer is
The okapi belongs to this family. What are giraffes? So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I'm in the lead with 11,300. Jim and Jenny are tied at 900 apiece. As I try to increase my winnings even more, I'm well over $800,000 in my run. If I can just hold on to this money. Double Jeopardy.
here are the categories.
And our categories are going to be Female Stars, World of Fashion, French Royalty, Fish, Department Stores, and finally, Anatomy. Let us begin. Fish for 200.
The answer is
Type of carp which might feel at home at Fort Knox. Ah, and Jim locked me out. A goldfish, yet. 1100. Anatomy 200.
the answer is
You have two of these joints where an iliac bone unites with the sacrum. What is a shoulder? No. 11,100 now. Jim. Sacroiliac. Uh-huh. Department stores 200.
the answer is
Completes the phrase, does Macy's tell? What is Gimbals? Department stores for 400.
the answer is
Department store featured in the film Splash and Moscow on the Hudson. What is Bloomingdale's? Department store 600.
the answer is
Last name of a Detroit store owner or the car named for him. What is Hudson? Department stores for 8.
the answer is
At the turn of the century, this Chicago merchant was the world's largest dry goods retailer. Who's Marshall Field? Department stores for 1,000.
the answer is
While many chains started in New York or Chicago, his began in Kemmerer, Wyoming, and Jenny locked me out. JCPenney, I knew that one. 1900 now, Jenny. Female stars 200.
The answer is.
Lena Horne got her start in the chorus of this Harlan Club in 1933. Where are your manners? Cotton Club.
See now. Alright, my secret ingredient manners. All over B-Ron's
The answer is.
Good answer. Great niece of Henry VIII, who was Queen Consort of France and later Queen of Scotland. Jim. Mary, Queen of Scots. Yeah, that's right. French royalty for 400.
The answer is.
King who died on the Place de la Révolution on January 21st, 1793. Excuse me, 1793. Jim. Who is Louis the 16th? He's the one. French royalty for 600.
The answer is.
Princess Henrietta Maria of France married this king of England who was beheaded in 1649. Jenny. Charles I. Female stars 400.
The answer is.
A philosophy major at UCLA, she became an overnight star after Ode to Billy Joe was released. Jenny? Bobby Gentry. Uh-huh. World of Fashion, 200.
The answer is.
The hat and the Mexican hat dance. What is a sombrero? World of Fashion, 400.
The answer is.
South Seas garb worn by Dorothy Lamour on the road. What is a sarong? World of Fashion, 600.
The answer is.
Where on his body an Arab would wear the traditional keffiyeh? What is the head? World of Fashion, 800.
The answer is.
About 7 yards long, it's a loose body wrap worn by Hindu women. What is a sari? World of Fashion, 1000.
The answer is.
The sash worn with a Japanese kimono. What is an obi? 16-1 now. Fish for 400. Daily double. 3,900. $20,000 if I get it right. Here's the clue. Some of them, these members of the mackerel family are skipjack and some are albacore. What are tuna? Fish for 600.
The answer is.
They come in white, blue, and hammerhead. What are sharks? I'll go with fish for 800.
The answer is.
Ingralis mordax, a fishy pizza topping. What are anchovies? What is an anchovy? Fish for 1,000.
The answer is.
Deep sea game fish or Perkins of Wild Kingdom. What is a marlin? Anatomy for 400.
The answer is.
The main function of these teeth is biting. What are incisors? What are the incisors? Not the molars. Anatomy for 600.
The answer is.
Even with your eyes shut, you can tell which way is up from your sense of balance in this organ, and Jim had the nerve to lock me out. The ear. Anatomy 800.
The answer is
Unlike your fingers, the thumb has only this number of phalanges. What is 2? Anatomy for 1,000.
the answer is
Along with the tarsal glands, these other glands provide lubrication for the eyes. Jim. Lacrimal glands. Yep. Five clues left. French royalty 800.
the answer is
The Chateau de Bagatelle was built in 1777 as a result of a bet made by this Austrian-born queen. Jenny. Who is Marie Antoinette? Uh-huh. Tied with Jim for second place. Now where to? Where are we going? French royalty for 1,000.
the answer is
Marie Louise, daughter of a Holy Roman Emperor, married this man who abolished the Holy Roman Empire. Jim. Napoleon. Mm-hmm. Jim takes second place all to himself. Now where are we going? Female star 600. The other daily double. And he is going to go 3,700. Here's the clue. This oft-married actress at age 13 wrote and illustrated an account of her pet chipmunk, Nibbles, and it's Elizabeth Taylor. 800.
the answer is
In 1943, at age 9, this singer had her own BBC show, Pet's Parlor. Jenny? She doesn't know. Drops to 2,900. Jim. Petula Clark. Last clue.
the answer is
First U.S. film actress honored on any country's postage stamp, but not for her acting talents. Jenny. Oh, I think I know this. Grace Kelly. Oh, yeah. So at the end of Double Jeopardy, Jenny has 3,900, Jim 9,200, and me $23,600. And it looks like a 25th game will be coming soon. Let's look at our Final Jeopardy category. We're looking for actors and roles. I think I'm going to go just 1,400. No, 1,600. Sean Connery, Richard Todd, and Dick Cartier have all played this legendary fugitive. I'm going to say who is Robin Hood. If it's Robin Hood, I go to $25,200. Jenny. Let's find out if it is indeed Robin Hood.
the Final Jeopardy answer is
Is it Robin Hood? Yes, it is. So I'm going to end up with $25,200 this game. What about the rest of the players?
There's another game coming soon.
That's right. Jenny got it right. Did Jim get it right? Yep. And I got it right too, bringing me to $25,200. And as a result, in 24 games, I have won $825,000. And I'm coming back for a 25th game. We'll see y'all for my next video coming soon.